Hello folks, how's it going? This is the Ugly Quacking Duck and I'm Bruce. I'm glad to have you guys aboard again today. It is Saturday, August the 26th, and we are in our studio in the Midwest. It's actually a pretty good morning. It's 74 degrees outside, and we are able to shut the air conditioner off while we video this. So hopefully it'll be a little bit quieter on the audio. Um, what we're going to do today is play some more of our Eve game. That way we can play the pre-recorded podcast in the background. It's been a while since I've done this. The last podcast was about Colossus. It was an intro to the story I've been writing, and this episode is going to be the chapter 1, and it's well, I don't know if I call it chapter 1 or chapter 2 because of the introduction, but it's called Mining on the Muncher. And it's very similar to the Eve story, so I hope you enjoy it, listening to it and watching me play. I think today I'm going to do some hunting instead of mining. And if you'd like to listen to the podcast when they actually come out, because like today I said it is August the 8th, and the podcast originally come out on July 28th. So, no, it's August 26th. I said that wrong, I think. But anyway, go visit our website. It's theuglyquackingduck.com, and you can find a list of all our podcasts and some of the posts that we've made about them. And if you'd like to email us, go to theuglyquackingduck at gmail.com. All right, so without any further ado, I'm going to go to the game, and we're going to turn the audio up on the game a little bit. And that got quite a bit louder, didn't it? Here it comes. All right. So let's switch over to the game. What do you think? All right, there it is. I've got my settings up because I've turned off my audio so I can talk a little bit. But let's get into the game. I've already loaded up my ship. There it is. What do you think about that, folks? Nice ship, isn't it? I like that coloring on it. So off we go. Let's see if we can find some things to hunt. I'm going to play it safe. I'm not going to hunt anything really crazy. And I'm going to turn the audio back down on the game and start the podcast. So enjoy it. Yay! And before I start, I'd like to say, remember the people of Maui in prayer. Remember that they have a lot of horrible, evil, deceitful things going on. So bless them with prayer, shield them up, stand tight and firm for them. Because a lot of them are not able to because they're going through such suffering. So remember them. All right, let's get on with the show. I've actually got an audience over there. Lily's with us today, but she's working on the other computer this is a computer she's usually on, but I have to use it for my streaming audio video work. So let's get with it. Ready? Okay. Let's turn down the desktop mic and let's blast off. And I will start our podcast. Are you guys ready? Here we go.
What did you just do? You found us. Awesome. Welcome to the Ugly Quacking Duck Podcast.
It's amazing that you found us. So on with the show.
You know, that is a new intro that me and Lily did beginning of July, something like that. Yeah, so I really like it. It's fun and not as serious as it could be, and that's what I like. So anyway, I'll stop talking. Let you get back to the audio.
Well, hello everybody. It's Bruce.
And Lily.
I thought you fell asleep over there, Lily.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you and good to have you aboard.
It's good to be here and it's good to have myself aboard.
And let's see if we can call in Mr. Magoo. No, not Mr. Magoo.
Sunny?
Sunny.
I'm here, and I'm Sunny. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Lily. Hello, Sunny. It's good to have you both aboard, and it is another day for a podcast. Yay!
Yay!
I hope everybody's having a good week. It is today, while we're recording.
It is the 7th. Wait, no. It's...
Try again.
It's July 27th, 2023.
Yay!
And the time that we were recording this is 1:52 and it is 104, but not accurate, maybe. I don't know.
No, that sensor is out directly in the sunlight. So
Okay.
if you want to know what it is like here at our Midwest studio
I know.
in the sun,
I know.
104.
I know. Yeah, it's 104, but in actual, it is 100 degrees in our Midwest hideout.
Well, it's actually in here it's only 78 because we turned the air conditioner down
Yeah.
so we could record.
Outside, it is 100 degrees.
It's called hot, and I like it.
What? You like hot?
I just like everything. I can't gripe.
Just to pause it for a minute, it's been 104 yesterday at our studio, and the day before it was 102. So 74 today is nice.
I spend most of my time watching TV anyway.
You sound like Lily now.
What?
She's on her phone.
Of course she is. You can see her on her phone or on TV, or not on TV, watching TV. Hey, we want to welcome everybody aboard our episode. Today we are just going to visit for a minute with Lily because the last time we didn't get much time with her.
Yeah.
And then we're going to hopefully go back into another sci-fi episode.
And then you guys are going to be expecting another podcast from me.
Yep. We gave you a shout out last time
Yeah.
I did a podcast. We invited everybody to listen to your podcast, Lily.
Woohoo!
So it is what? Almost the end of
July.
July.
Which means August is coming.
Which means?
My birthday is coming up.
And? What happens in about 3 weeks from now?
No.
What happens?
I start school.
You start school.
Boo.
Wow, you start school. What's school about?
Lily?
Yeah?
Tell Sonny what school's about.
It's basically where you're in prison.
What? Prison?
Yeah, okay.
That don't sound like no fun.
I'm joking, Sonny. So, a school is where it's a big or a small little school where you learn.
You joked at me? What's that?
What?
I don't get it.
What? I don't get what you're saying, Sonny.
What's a joke?
Oh, what's the joke? A joke is... Oh, I can't believe that you don't know what a joke is.
Sonny, it's when we're being
Ornery.
humorous and not really telling the exact
Truth.
facts of something.
And the truth.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even the truth. But we're making light of a situation a lot of times.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go on past that.
Oh, Sonny's already done. What's that?
So what's about school? I don't have to go to school.
Yeah, because you're a duck.
Well, ha 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 ha.
I think school's a good thing, or it used to be anyway, but it gives you a chance to learn about other people.
And it also lets you see your friends too.
Yeah, you get to meet other people, get to visit.
Get to see your new teacher.
Some of the lessons in school
Or prison lessons.
are pretty good. And then some of them, well, I'm not sure what they're trying to teach you, but it's not not good for you.
They don't even teach us about cursive anymore.
Yeah. What's cursive? Just kidding. You ought to have seen her. Lily just looked over the monitor at me and was like, "Brr, what do you mean?" I thought it was funny.
Haha.
Ha 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 ha. I almost got that. Not.
Oh.
So tell me, are you ready to go back to school?
No.
How come?
I just don't want to go. It's like prison.
Well, you get to see your friends.
Mm.
And so now you don't want to see your friends?
I do. I just don't want to go to school.
All right. So, did you tell her about what temperature really was? Yes, you did. Yeah, we've had a pretty hot spell the last week and a half, something like that, here in the Midwest, which means it's about normal because we're going into August. And I can remember even when I was a youngin', I would dread when the hot weather came in because we'd go to school. We didn't have, now that's going to make me sound old, but we didn't have air conditioners in the schools. We had them great big windows that you'd pop open, and we had great big fans, and it was hot, much like it is in today's weather, except one nice thing is everything's air conditioned.
We have, in the winter, the air conditioners were supposed to go warm. They did not. It was freezing in the school like all winter long.
You mean they're supposed to switch over to a heat?
No. The temperature thing can go to the highest heat and the lowest cold. Apparently, they pressed the wrong button and it was freezing the whole winter, and then in the summer it was hot.
Yeah, that or they just didn't turn the heat up very high, so it didn't keep up.
But this year they're saying that they're going to do it right.
Hard drive active.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. Hopefully, for your sake, they will get something right.
Yeah, because
Well, I think you just need to be allowed to go outside and play all day, and then you can come home. What do you think?
we can't play all day long, Sonny.
Why not?
Because we need to go back to learning.
Well, can't you learn while you play?
Well, the only thing that you can learn is not to be mean on the playground.
I thought you could learn by playing while you play. How do they teach you?
Teach me?
Yeah, how do they teach you?
Well, they give us worksheets, and sometimes they teach us, and sometimes they just say, do it and turn it in.
Okay, so you're inside a building all day,
Yeah, basically.
and do you get to run around or jump up and down, or
Only at recess, which is 5 minutes long.
what do you have to do? Lay down?
Nope. You get to play for 5 minutes with your friends, and then you got to go back and you can't talk. You got to work for the rest of the time, and then you got to go to PE.
I don't understand what does it look like? Are you in a big room?
Mm-hmm. If you're talking about my school, some of the classrooms don't have doors.
Wow.
And I had an open classroom, so we couldn't be loud, so that's why we couldn't jump up and down. Also, 5th grade was below us, so we couldn't do that.
So what do you do while you learn? You just lay there?
No, we have to pay attention.
Do you lay down while you pay attention?
No, you guys sit up in a chair.
You can't stand?
Well, nope.
Can you fly around?
Nope.
Boring.
I know, but it's very boring.
I don't see how you can learn like that. Whose idea was that?
The schools.
Weird. Yeah, I think people learn better when they're having fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a weird exchange. Oh, Sonny, did you learn anything?
I learned that you people are foolish.
Yeah, well, I think you pretty well understood that to begin with, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
All right, enough of the negativity. Lily,
Yeah?
What's new?
Nothing really.
Nothing really. How come?
Well, we are redoing, in my Midwest, in my home, we are redoing something in our home.
What are you doing?
We are redoing our playroom, and we are switching the floors to wood, and we are turning it into an office.
Nice.
So when I start back school up, then I'll have a place to
Do your homework.
do my homework
Are you going to do it?
if I have to.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, we want to thank everybody that came aboard this show, this episode. Don't have a good name for it. We'll just call it the next episode. How's that?
Yeah, that's pretty good. The best that you can do, then that's the best that we can stick with.
Well, I'm not sure about the best I could do, but that's what I'm going to do today.
Yeah.
And it got,
Quiet. It got real quiet.
I was waiting for you to say something else or Sonny, and nobody said anything.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what to say.
All right. Didn't know what to say. Well, how about a joke?
Oh, I know one.
I want to do it. No, you go ahead, Lily.
We're going to have the joke for the episode. Joke of the week, I think's what Lily calls it. Right.
Which bear is the most condescending?
You talking about bears?
Yeah.
Bears.
Are you ready for the answer?
I don't have a clue. Which bear is more condescending?
A panda.
Okay.
Was that funny?
Uh,
Let's have the audience say something.
Wow. I'm still not sure what that really... Okay.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's from the web. The web.
The big web. Speaking of web, thank you for joining us on the electrons of the internet, folks. Yay! You know, I hope everybody's doing good. It's been kind of a hot, draggy end of the month this last few weeks.
And if you live in New York, then you got some rain.
We almost got some rain yesterday.
we
It
almost
sprinkled like 2 or 3 times for a few seconds, and then it gave it up.
Yeah.
But I think the heat and, you know, everybody having to work and rush around, they get grouchy and irritable pretty easy. So if you're in that boat, you find yourself rubbed the wrong way, take a break, man.
Yeah.
Close your eyes and take a couple deep breaths and blow out and relax yourself before you overheat.
Yeah.
You know, Brooke, that's just weird.
That's why I do it.
Oh, so you're a weirdo.
Lily!
Yeah?
Are you awake over there?
Yep.
You know what the time is now?
What?
I know. It's time to go home.
No. It's time to give the earthquake numbers. Yay!
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me get my numbers. Hang on just a second. Who's guessing today?
Me and Sonny.
I got to guess last week, and I was the closest one. I beat everybody.
Shall I tell her the reason? Maybe she can guess it. All right, here we go. We're going to read off the last count of the... I just got these a few minutes before we started recording the podcast. These are the last 7 days. What's the total of number of earthquakes, all magnitude?
What was last week again?
All right, that's fair. Last week was, well, yeah, it was 6 days ago, I guess. The total was 2202, 2,202 earthquakes. This week, did it go down? Did it go up? How many earthquakes happened in the last 7 days? Give me your answers.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I think it's going to be close to what it was. That's 2,300. That's what I'm guessing.
All right, Sonny, with a guess, and I guess you think it's going to go up some more. So, Lily?
Yes?
What do you think?
1,056.
1,056. Oh, man. Well, the total is, ready for it?
Yeah.
The last 7 days, there was 1,958 earthquakes. So, that means we went down about 300.
I was so close.
Yep, but I think Sonny was closer. What did you guess, Sonny?
2,300, which means I was over about 400.
Yeah, close. And what did you guess again, Lily?
1,056.
1,000. So you're under about 900.
Oh.
Yeah. So they went down again. That's good news, folks.
It was closer.
Sonny.
Ah!
He wins again. And he had competition this time. Yay! Way to go. So, let's give you a countdown of 2.5 and over magnitude earthquakes. Out of the 1,958, there was a total of 250. And then there was 4.5 plus. There was 80 of those out of the 1,958.
Yeah.
And then out of those, there was a 6.0 south of the Fiji Islands.
Yeah.
And a 6.4. And it was, I'm not even sure how to pronounce this country or town, or Olry, O-L-R-Y, Vanuatu, V-A-N-A-T-U. South of that location, there was a 6.4. And that's all, folks. That's all we wrote. All right. Well, thanks for your help, Sonny and Lily. Let's move on to sci-fi time with a little bit of sci-fi story. How's that sound? We left off in our last episode with the communications between Earth Delta Station and Outpost Colossus Alpha Station. Now let us return to the story and find how the boys at the Colossus Alpha Station are doing. Johnson was sitting behind the controls, mindlessly drifting through the thoughts. A cold chill ran up his spine. It wasn't the kind of chill you get when you feel a cold draft and a shiver comes on. No, it wasn't like that at all. It was strange. It just crept up his spine and then a tingle at the base of his skull. Maybe the heat had shut down. He checked the controls on the dashboard of his mining ship. They all seemed normal. He thought to himself. The energy barrier around the ship showed full power, and the temperature in the cockpit was a good 74 degrees Fahrenheit. He flipped the switch and read out change to Celsius 23.0. Nope. 2. Nope. 4. Johnson tapped on the readout and it flashed into view 23.33. Nice. It all checked out. The exercise in checking all the instruments had momentarily distracted him from his weird feeling he had. Static burst out of the intercom, and he about jumped out of his suit. Jeez, it was Peterson. Johnson, come in. Do you copy? Over. Johnson, come in. Do you copy? Over. He thought for a moment about ignoring him, but then he thought better of it. He didn't need to cause undue concerns. This is Johnson. Go ahead. Over. Okay, Johnson, this is Peterson. We have made contact with the laser AM. The signal was in and out, but it worked. Over. Roger, Peterson. That is great news. Still amazed that bloody technology works so well. I will be heading back in approximately 1 hour. You can go over the details then. Roger on the return time, 1 hour. Did you drop many cans? Over. Oh yes, it has been a good first week out for the new frigate. Today, I have been able to drop 8 cans. I should be able to get the full 10 at the end of an hour. Over. Wow, Johnson, that is great. We'll be looking forward to the details when you get back. Should I prep the barge for a trip out? Over. Negative, Peterson. We will do that after an 8-hour rest. Set the timer for an hour and 15 minutes. That should give me about 5 minutes to spare before I actually reach the outpost. Over. Roger on the hour and 15 minutes for the timer. I will still watch and listen for your ship. Don't want to have the grid still on when you fold in. Over. Yes, affirmative, my good man. I wouldn't want to risk our new miner. Those guns are pretty potent, Johnson said with a slight chuckle. I will see you in an hour and 20 minutes. Over. Roger, Roger. I will keep the clock running. See you soon, Peterson. Out. Roger, Peterson. This is Johnson on the frigate miner Muncher. Out. Muncher, Johnson thought to himself. What a name. He might just come to really enjoy that name. Then that chill came again. What is it? Beep, beep. The alarms start going off. 2 seconds later, a massive shudder and a deep rumble goes through the ship. More alarms. Where are them drones? Johnson thinks to himself. He checks the radar, and there is 3 Rushu spaceships and 1 hull. Oh, seems that 5 drones have already dispatched one of the Rushu crafts. Boom! Another big thunder and a deep rumble. It appears one of the ships has some type of rocket system, and they have a hard punch. The energy shields are holding strong. The shields must be under some sort of energy attack. Laser or something. The temperature of the shielding is rising. Johnson target locks one of the ships and fire his own energy laser. It tracks the Rushu ship, and in 2 cycles of the generator, the ship changes from a large moving red blip to a black motionless object. This indicates the ship has been destroyed. In the next few minutes, the drones took care of the other 2 attacking ships. Now there is 4 black motionless objects on the radar. The Rushus send out patrols every few days. We are very blessed in this section of the galaxy. The Rushus seem to be the worst enemy, and their ships and weapons are not an issue for our miners. We carry 5 drone fighters for each miner, and they are very capable of bringing a quick demise to a Rushu ship. On top of this, we have 2 energy lasers on our frigates. They can burn down an energy shield and the hull of a Rushu ship in just a few minutes. Another indicator chime goes off. An AI voice comes out of the speaker and states, "The mining hold is full of ore." Johnson pushes a button and has the ore loaded in a can and jettisoned out into space. That makes number 9. Another 20 minutes and he should have number 10 filled and jettisoned. Then it will be time to go home, or what he now calls home. Time for a quick nap. Ding! The chime goes off and the AI voice says, "The mining hold is full." Johnson pulls a lever and the ore is loaded in a can and jettisoned into space. Nice, he thinks to himself as he looks at the clock timer. It has been 40 minutes since he talked with Peterson. That gave him 20 minutes for the next load and 15 minutes to fly out of the asteroid field, 5 minutes to fold back and into the vicinity of the outpost. 80 minutes exactly. Nice. 18 minutes later, he calls the drones in. They dock in the cargo bay just as the chime and the AI announces the mining hold is full. He hits the thrusters and starts his trip out of the asteroid field. As he clears the field, 15 minutes later, he has already programmed the space jump and he buckles in, tells the AI, "Hit it, bird brain." He loves calling that AI bird brain. With a whirring and a sudden leap, he is off. With a bit of that uncomfortable, unsettled feeling, he jumps into the home area 5 minutes later. A little over 4 hours, and he is back. Nice. Nice day, he thinks to himself. Another thought occurred to him. I hope you set that timer and turned our defense field off, old man. And then just at that moment, Johnson, do you read this as Outpost Alpha? Over. I read you loud and clear, Peterson. I am local now and inbound. Over. Roger, Johnson. I heard your entry and defense field timer was already off. Still don't understand why you won't use the AI and use the automation at the same time, old man. Over. I just like that human touch, Peterson. I use the AI where I must. See you in a few. Muncher out. Roger, Muncher. Alpha Outpost out. Peterson chuckled to himself. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that sci-fi episode, and we may continue that here soon. But until next time, just remember, this is not your home. Thank you for sharing our airwaves with us, sharing the electrons of the internet, and being part of the show today. Lily, you got anything you'd like to say?
Thank you for tuning in.
Bye, everybody. Thanks.
All right. We'll catch you all later.
Bye.
Bye. That's our show, folks. We are glad you rode along with us today, and I hope you enjoyed the time we spent together. If you have any questions or a comment, you can email theuglyquackingduck@gmail.com. That is theuglyquackingduck, all one word, no spaces, @gmail.com. You can also visit our webpage, theuglyquackingduck.com. Check out the homepage Put in your email and click subscribe. Every new blog we post from then on will show up in your inbox. Our comment page now has a way for you to leave us a voice recording. How cool is that? Check it out. Again, for those joining us for the very first time, we're glad you found us. To all the listeners out there, tell a friend and come back. 73 fellow people of Earth, and remember, this is not our home. Until next time, this is the Ugly Quacking Duck Podcast. 73, and God bless.
All right. That's the podcast. Again, it was recorded on July the 26th, I believe, and we're just, no, 28th. Today's August the 26th. I'll get it right eventually. But we're glad you came aboard. You got to hear that podcast. We're kind of trying to catch up on our podcast so that when we make another podcast, we can make a video of it right afterwards and we won't be so far behind. So stay tuned for more videos with our podcast playing in the background. I hope you enjoyed the show and the ship and the explosions and almost dying one time because I wasn't paying attention. And Lily's right over there. Say hi, Lily, into the mic.
Hi.
Do it again.
Hi.
All right, we got you that time. All right, guys. I'm going to bid you farewell, and I'm going to go park my ship, and I'm going to work on something else. So have a glorious day. Enjoy yourself. Bless somebody, and be part of their life. So see you later. 73, God bless.